welcome back to the channel, guys. Me and Eddie are at the dragway at the bend once again. It seems to be our favourite place. Something to do radial racing or something, so there's plenty of hot cars here. Got some very top quality cars here, so we'll be getting some footage during the day. We'll just go for a quick walk down the line up, then we'll go get some footage of the actual racing. This thing was loud. I've just seen it run. It's loud. There's a big motor in it. GT, GS. Look at that orange FB or something. That's beautiful.
Here we go. Pairing an AG315 before 28 OG275 cars qualified in just a sec. Rui, Dion,
yeah, there's lots of quality cars here, that's for sure, right? Alright, so we'll leave it there and we'll get a bit more footage in a minute. Stay tuned. Righto, Nettie and myself are back at the bend. They're running 8th mile today, which we're been on 8th mile meet, so Nettie's pretty excited. Say hello, Nettie. Yeah, so they're getting some 4-second passes because it's 8th mile, a bit shorter than normal quarter mile. Some very quality cars here, I think I mentioned before. Yeah, we haven't been able to go to drags together for a while because Ned's been working and she had some time off, she had a bit of a holiday by herself. Yeah. So this might be our last drag video for the year, I would be thinking, so I hope you enjoy it.
So far we've had,
I think that car silver here on the far side is a friend of mine, Adrian's son. Adrian Earl's son.
Is this what we're going to be like today, are we? We're going to see guys hit this spot.
So yeah, his name's Tyson. He quarter mile is doing 8 seconds, which is pretty quick for a car.
And just in the short term, Rodney Rowett just seemed to
got a nice FB coming out, the orange FB coming out in a minute.
Class for a reason. They think they can get these cars right. Hitting that number. Here's another good pairing, and again, this guy did more laps than nearly everyone yesterday. Brad Schreiber, that BB Commodore, where he is being called Jared Duggan, the Alex Serrano from Mary Nolan, Victoria. Beautiful car, same deal. They think the 550 is where they're going to be most comfortable. So the Renegade class
qualifying. So this is just qualifying, but we'll probably just take a little bit of this and then we'll get some footage of the actual racing a bit later on. So
rolls through for 1387.
not a bad day, it's cloudy, but it's nice.
Just a little bit too hard for the 550. We can't take a 43 in qualifying. We can't put you at the top. All we can do is put you at the bottom. So essentially, we would see Brad even behind Jared in qualifying, if that's at all possible. You know what I mean? But we just got to out of fairness. Any illegal ET, no matter how you put it, is an illegal ET. If we're looking to reward someone the closest to a 550, we can't reward people under it. It's just been our hard rule. We've had results we've had to decide in regards to.
Sounds tough too. Lots of revs there.
Just cannot be featured in any workings towards who goes into the finals on any one night. All right, Mark Rose, another fantastic gift for all you fans here from WA. Kelmscott, 434 cubes, a very healthy Aspo Holden. Might have some spray, I don't know. Alex Barker. Now, this is a guy I think was in OG, but has now come back to Renegade. So figures that the car is landing better in that 550 class. Shout out to Mel Black yesterday, Frosty Boy. Tell you what, mate, the air's so dry down here. I think the first full great performance last night nearly evaporated, pre-ignited before they hit the old esophagus last night. Beautiful car, beautiful EK, beautiful.
So if you look down the track there, no, whereabouts is it? Just there somewhere. You see the orange flags, that's the 8 mile. And the quarter mile is down by the signs there with the stripes on the wall.
Class there is plenty getting the attention. Again, you couldn't get more horizontally opposed to these two competitors. Angela Kemp from WA, Kelmscott. One of our 9 WA cars that have come over. Then Paul Butler rather from Chiparini, Queensland. Nana. Now he went 5.17 yesterday, but he is slowing this thing down to 550. So he put it on full settings today. Apparently it had 60 PSI on the hit last night, trying to get that thing to run 5.0 or 5.1. I said, if you go 5.15 or quicker, I'll kiss the car.
I'll just get the 2 cars after this. It's a nice 57 Chevy coming out. It looks absolutely amazing.
Angela Kemp, she's run a bunch of times yesterday. This young lady is keen as to hit this 550 here today too. Got the rock in her corner as well. Of course, Power Management Solutions, Jeff Johnson out there. And living in the dream. This thing has run
Alright guys, stay tuned.
This could be the one for 2J.
So we're just doing some final qualifying, I think. We've got that Darton over there for you, Tony. A patina VE Ute for you, Tony. I know you like your balance, Tony, so I always try and mention them. That's good.
But he'll still be seated, and these guys are all still ready to run 3 rounds. They will be seated.
Some tough cars here today, so
doesn't matter how you qualify. It's 3 rounds of racing still, so you still get pretty much guaranteed six runs here today if you can keep things together and keep coming around for each session. The good ones get to run 7 times today. All right, Nick Karanovic, Mitchell Ball. Let's have a look at the reaction times here. Let's just say we're in a scenario, Tim, we're in a race here, because we will be in a race next round with these guys. So each round is going to be important out of 3 rounds of racing in the Chicago Shootout. So he's just trying to bump this thing. He's got 7 seconds to bump it in. 7 seconds before
they're running pro lights today.
He's better. 6:52 puts him in 2nd spot. And Nicholas Karanovic 7:06. But he's still about 6 or 7 tenths away from the pointy end. So we get cars in there 50s and 40s like we normally do with Rumble. It's going to be hard for guys to click the win lights on over 3 rounds, but you've got to be there right to the end. We're going to have some guys at the end of that maybe with 3 from 3. We're going to have quite a few more with 2 from 3. And we're going to have a few there with 1 from 3, and some of them 3-0, not winning one race. That's just the way that it is. Last session, 6:59.
Yeah, like I said earlier, they're running the 8th mile today, so
just about race with
Neddy's enjoying it.
Consistent and not
Oh, yeah.
An earlier 6:84, so it's gone the other way. And sometimes it does. Guys are trying to speed it up or slow it down. In this case, they're trying to just get a little bit more out of it, and it's ended up the other way. Tim Parker now from Portland. He's got the hatchback there, and Steve Hunt, that panel van, the XW panel van. How good does it look? We've got Utes, we've got this fantastic panel van. Actually, more Utes than ever, more spray than ever here this weekend. And sometimes you've got to go to the other end of the country to get some of the stuff you've never seen so much of. Steve Hunt, 6:51, an earlier 6:53. Keep an eye out on that panel van during rounds of Chicago Shootout. And 6:98 there for Tim Parker, an earlier 6:95. So these guys have got stuff to race with. It's just like you end up with none. All right, so our last qualifying session and our last group right now is our Rebel 700. Their last crack at the tree. We'll be doing a bit of a track prep. We'll then be getting our seating sheets, and we ask all competitors, and we'll tell you when those seating sheets are pinned up at the Kendra tent. But we'll be doing a little bit
so
of
that
work
little crawl down there's got a 202 in it. Apparently.
Get all of our
I can hear nitrous
3
spraying.
rounds of seeding sorted. Now we've got some clear sunlight here. Now that's probably not a good thing for us having this direct sunlight. But anyway,
Well done, Cortina.
it's 22 minutes to 4 here in South Australia. Run there for Matt Smart, 7:06. So look, 7:01, Adrian, 7:07 for Adrian Wood would put him at number 1 qualifier, so he'll be seated accordingly. Matt Smart, 7:35. So 7:01 with a 7.
What did I say?
7:01 with a 7 is number 1 in the qualifier. Now, I don't think we have any awards for number 1 qualifier, but you do get to be seated as number 1 qualifier with that. Michael Bridges now and Steve Courier. Sweet lungs singing out there right now. Steve Courier, Michael Bridges. 700 class. Earlier run for Bridges. Predictable breeze. Slight breeze there. Heads up Pro Tree. Q3 here for the Radial Rebel 700 class. First ever Kenny here. South Australia. 686 with a 1. Just one of those days, just can't get the thing dialed in, but you know, cubes together. 1625 might be our biggest side-by-side nitrous rating. So here we go, folks. We line it right up right now. The first pairing of racing. For Brett Henley, 117 in the sprint. 632, let me tell you, like he is doing more with less, is Henley. He's going to get himself, alright, Lorenzo going to bump it in. ET wise, you go 1 from 1, but ET wise, let's just see what he's got here. Same line, that is. 427 at 182 mile an hour. No, there is a run. It's Jaden Singh against Shannon Reeves, though, he just knows that if this thing stays hooked, it can be 470s as well. More nitrous than ever too, 588 cubes. Nitrous everywhere. The win. It's now into OG. And Adrian Hines from WA up against Ali. So he could be very much the class of the field that days. Also been in that 4-7 zone, but never underestimate another nitrous car. So we have got them everywhere. We're loving the nitrous down south here. 535 cubes, we had another one at 588, we had another one at 632, we had one at 997. Big cubes had nitrous oxide here in abundance at the bed. Adrian Hines going to bump this thing in, twin turbo utility. Turbo versus nitrous. OG 315. First pairing, 3-round Chicago shootout for these guys. All right, here we go. Serious time. No one's budging. No one's moving. 474. How about that one? 474 with a 1. All right, good skids both sides, gentlemen. From Brisbane, Redland Bay, Doug Day. Hello, Adrian Hines will race Zach. Round 3, so here's the U. Oh, what a win for Dougie Day, 4-7. Here in South Australia. All right, now this matters. 448 cubes of small block Ford pushing 2,000 odd horsepower. You can say the same for Lee Povey's LS. First round OG 275 matchup does not get any more serious than that. That'll be the first time these guys have bumped in against each other. All right, citizens, engage. And he goes 480, beats a 481. Keith Hart yards the win on a hole shot. Is that how OG275 is going to be the rest of the day? What that is. You don't have much time between screen changes to get these details in. So round one, OG275. We could have expected in Brisbane because he has travelled up there before Matty Turnbull. Perfect shot beside him, so a great match up here as well. Look at these guys coming back. Real steel owned by real people, folks. How good are they? Real steel owned by the real folks. There's also one tough tree master. The concrete king from Brisbane is also good at chopping the tree. Turnbull 575 foot 5. You can certainly stab around the edges and see how you go, but if you've got something you can fight consistent 530s, 520s, you might be able to. And he goes 582. So he just versus South Australia. Joshua Tuscan, Blake Evans, the 6-banger underdog, 3.8 litre barra powered XW. It is one. Joshua Tuscan goes 499. I don't know. Well, he's been pretty quick with that car, but whether or not he's run a 4 with it, I don't know, but that was a weapon. All right, Benny Taylor, Graham Horner, Queensland versus South Australia. Graham Horner, converter in, converter out the last day or so. So he's been chasing the combo, and actually we've had a couple of guys with transmission and torque converter problems. All these guys have got to be stoked with what we just saw there. Ben Taylor, Graham Horner now. Turbocharged LS's both sides, both 400 cubic inches. Great matchup to come here. Our first round of OG275, our Kenda 660. Last round of the year. Obviously we've got a new schedule coming up for next year once we finalise all the dates for various tracks, try and organise the calendar. We're going to have crown the champions here at the end of the day after 3 rounds of Chicago Shootout. All right, gentlemen. 58 mile an hour. 158 mile an hour, and look, no this field throughout the whole season. Let's just see what he can piece together here round 1. No pressure applied on him now to cut a good line. He doesn't have to cut a good line. He doesn't have to cone it. He can just set that up, and that's either going to go or it's not. So let's just see. So far they've really been on it. Really been on it. Proudly displaying the Haltech sticker on it, the Haltech Nexus R5 ECU that's working for this car. And they're proud of the fact that they're doing it with the Nexus R5.
Adrian, his son out there, Tyson, and Silver Ute. He's had a few tough cars over the years. He had a real standing ST141 Corona. Yeah, he's had a few tough cars, and he's following his dad's footsteps. So his dad's always been drag racing. thinking, I don't know what sort of motor it is, but the G is fast. It's on the numbers, that's for sure.
So, 2550. Mr. Wayne Johnson, Jeff Dickinson. Nana, of course, that horsepower tuned is a 582 is safe to Taylor Bed and everywhere in between. It's a great radial nation of ours. Alright, this matters. Brett Matthew, Jamie Kitchen, round one. No slouches here, they've both got LS power, so getting to the stripe is important. Getting there first and staying above 580. Very important. They'll bump these things in too, boys. Look at him bumping in right now.
Video for the year, for me and so we wish you all a Merry Christmas and a safe New Year. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Thanks to all the supporters, all the comments, all the new subscribers and my old subscribers. We appreciate you all. So yeah, we'll see you in the new year. I might do a little video on the other Rambler in between now and next year. So thanks everyone for your support. Just watch this last race because that purple one did wheelies. The purple one did wheelies. So we'll just do that and then we'll sign off. Want to take a look? Bye bye.
Right now Zach Neeswick after round one loss to Doug Day. But a nice wheelie, thanks very much. Adrian Hines
Alright guys,
That needs to
thanks
be
everyone, stay tuned.
5:23.